and this is Indigenous Peoples Survival Foundation. Chitral is located in the northern Himalayan mountains of the HinduKush range. Due to the heavy snowfall and harsh weather conditions, the inhabitants remain trapped due to the fact that the dirt tracks that they call roads are wiped out due to frequent avalanches, mudslides, and rock slides.
It's very difficult to sustain the same culture with the same originality. We used to hear the story from our grandmother about the Alexander the Great, that we're the descendants of him, and all this kind of stories.
When Alexander the Great was passing this area, and one of his generals stayed behind, he found this beautiful, in these books or the narration, it appears that the Kalash tribe from that general, the Greek called Seleucus.
I mean, in our language, he's called General Salaksha, and in a Greek mythology, in a Greek theory, it's called General Seleucus.
The custom, tradition, and complexion of people, similarity is there.
If you see very close, like in our religion, the way we perform is very much related to the Macedonians. The way we dress a long, dress, you know. And the second, like the way we dance, like the women, they dance like in a round position, and even the males, we do the same. Even still, it's there in the Macedonia. They have the same style even now towards the northern part of Greece. Even in the museum, we had this. I found some of the dresses of more than 50 years before. They used to have similar dress as we used to have in Kalash.
Kalash means the people who wear
the
black robe,
cloth.
and this is the black robe.
The people of Kalash, we the people of Kalash are very thankful to Almighty. We appreciate the nature. Every season we appreciate. For different season we have different festivals, and we pay thanks to the Almighty that He has blessed us with different weathers. For example, we are even thankful to the harsh weather. We celebrate one festival in December, which starts on 7th of December, leads till 25, 24. So that's welcoming the new weather, which is with the snow harsh. We welcome and we celebrate, and we store the stuff for the winter. And then another which we celebrate in May. So we welcome the spring. It's a spring festival. We welcome the nature, and of course the goats, which are the vital part for our survival. The goats, they give new birth to the kids, and then greenery comes up. So we start growing the harvest. We celebrate this festival in the name of Chilimjusht. And the another comes in 20th of August, and it's for one day where the cheese are ready. Our shepherds, they go up for the pasture and high mountains where they live with the goats, and from there they bring cheese. Juniper is a very pure tree. The women are purified through that sort of juniper, the fire on top. Like they sacrifice a goat, and then they splash the blood on the face of a man. So that's a sort of purification they offer. And for the women, like they prepare 6 breads with walnut bread, of course the walnut bread, and then they purify with the juniper. Every year there is a festival which is known as the Chaumos. This is more sacred, this more religious than the two others, which is in May and in August, which we celebrate. The Chaumos one, we do not allow the other religious people as well to enter in that religious festival. Whoever accepts us, many foreigners, students, anthropologists, they come and they adopt our religion, and then they are only allowed to enter in that festival. In our area, the grapes are ready, the fruits are ready, even the corn, cheese, and everything, they're ready. For that purpose, we pay thanks to the Creator in the shape of dancing, in the shape of like a ceremony.
After the harvest, the God Almighty give us this beautiful food, so we want to give a charity. Of course, we know that the spirit cannot eat or the dead cannot eat, but we prepare food, and some of the food we share, and we put outside of our place that we think that the spirit will come and they will share with us. It is part of the tradition. One of our elder goes on the mountain top and he calls, actually calls the spirits. When God give us a child, male and female, whatever, we celebrate. We are happy because a new human being came to the world. In Kalash tradition, when a person dies, we also celebrate, thinking that God gave it to us, this person, and God took it. He came from God and going back to God Almighty. So that's why we celebrate. They give food to make this female child bring up to the woman status and also bring the male child to bring to the man status. For the girl, we put a kaposi, called kaposi, and they shave her head, and we have a small ponytail right here in front, so that becomes a woman. From that on, they consider her to be a woman.
I thought that we will try to do and work for the preservation of the most precious and the long sustained culture, which is now diminishing, which is now, being destroyed by the commercialization. And it's now difficult to sustain the same culture.
We were very happy at that time with the walnuts and cornbread. But time changed. Now we need their disease, the sickness, we need hospitals, things like this. Kalash life is depend on the forest. It's disappearing. That was commercialized.
Gentlemen, Ishpata, it has been my proud and pleasure to see you here in a meeting which is first of its kind in Kalash valleys of Kalash inhabitants. Here we discuss the issues facing our region in which we are totally and vitally concerned.
We are happy to have all our representatives from 3 Kalash valleys. I want to draw your attention towards the following main issues. Men and women, our area is mountainous, having green forest as there is no proper land for agriculture. We have less agricultural land due to increasing number of outside people in our area. The land is becoming scarce to us. The outsiders have established their own business in our area. They cut down our forests and have disturbed our beautiful valleys. Clean water and clean land is our basic right. The outside people throw their garbage into our water. We use our natural resources according to our forefathers' tradition, but the commercial business have no respect to our old tradition and our natural resources. This one, another motel constructed by corporation. Most of the beautiful trees of walnut have cut down.
This used to be a garden. Another negative impacts of this hotel would be that it is just in the front of Kalash menstrual houses, and where the Kalash women they spend their menstrual period and they have been exposed to outsiders. And another, there is surface potable water, and waste from these hotels are discharged into the water, and which would be contaminated. In the name of social changes and modernization, our natural and cultural resources are at the brink of extinction.
Our people lived with this forest, the mountain, the goats as sacred part in their religion that they believe. And our water was very pure, clean, not polluted. The valley was not polluted. It was beautiful.
It's now very difficult for the people of our area to survive. We have been neglected through the past centuries.
For indigenous peoples who are trying to bring about national legislation in their own countries that will respect the rights and that will respect and promote the rights of indigenous peoples. The other
Kalash Indigenous Survival Program, through which we are working for the dignity of our area, our people, while providing the basic amenities of life. We would like to preserve them. Preserve in the sense they to maintain, they to practice their indigenous culture for years to come. And we are thankful to those who appreciate us. We're thankful.
When I was a very young boy, a scholar came from Denmark. Also, a scholar came from Hamburg University from Germany. They were writing, maybe the anthropologists, they came, they were writing books. And I'm sure that they see our condition at that time or now, they help. But God knows where that help goes. We don't know. Now, thank God, we have this IPSF.
This IPSF is the hand of the people of Kalash. We have a website, IPSF. We have an office right in New York, which is in Pelham. If you go to the website, www.indigenouspeople.org, they can find our address.
We want to provide jobs that the people can do, work, sustain themselves. At the same time, they stay in the community and protect their custom and tradition and hold on to that ancient life. Right now, we desperately need lawyers and we need doctors. Of course, doctors who want some vacation, they come welcome to us there. Thank God.